Imagine living in a world where society was completely and totally ran autonomously by machines. This is a reality with AI. Today, I'm Jack, and I'm going to be talking to you more about AI. So to start things off today, I'll talk to you about what AI is and how it's all around us already, and also the positive benefits and the negative side effects of AI. Before I start, I'd like to talk about how I think I'm a credible speaker for this, and that's because, one, aside from my extensive research into this topic, I also am an 18-year-old kid who has grown up to seeing the rise of AI, and I've also seen the change from where it first started to now, which is a pretty huge leap for a lot of people and how it's changed. So yeah, to get into this, I'll first talk about what AI is. And so basically AI is the idea of machines being able to complete tasks and solve problems that normally would take human intelligence to complete. And this has been kind of a sci-fi thing for a long time until fairly recently it's popped up really big. And I think it's scaring a lot of people, and it's also making a lot of people excited. When I talk about AI, it's already all around us. Like, there's millions of applications of AI that we are using and still can use. I mean, just taking a look up here, there's AI. All of your phones have Siri, which is AI. There's cameras, like motion tracking cameras, AI. If you've seen those robotic arms that do welding and like automatic manufacturing, those are all AI. There's an infinite amount of applications for AI, and we've barely just even started to tap the surface. So anytime you see like a computer doing a job that would normally take a human to do, that's AI. So the next thing I'll talk about is the positive effects on society. And Florence Gonzalez talked about in his paper in the Virginia Tech Engineer is that it can help us communicate with machines. So basically, when you talk to AI has to learn how to receive and talk to humans, because computers talk, in a simpler terms, computers talk in computer language. That's how they think, and they have to be able to interpret humans. So to be able to bridge the gap between human and machine communication, AI is a really helpful tool to be able to go from human language to machine language, and you can complete a lot of more tasks much more efficiently. Another thing that could be a positive benefit is automation. Automation is basically just the idea of machines doing things automatically for us so we don't have to do it. Some people think that, I'll talk about this more in a little bit, but some people think that that's bad because it'll put a lot of people out of jobs. But people also think it's good because the less time we take away from things that we don't need to do, the more time we can put into improving society and bringing the society up as a whole. The third thing I'm going to talk about that's a positive benefit is digital assistance. Basically what that is, it's a lot like communication with machines. Instead, it's communications with computers. So when you go on your phone and ask Siri to call somebody, that's digital assistance. She's doing it for you. It helps improve efficiency just with using computers and things like that a lot. So those are some of the positives. I'm going to talk about the negatives. Just like I said a second ago, taking away jobs is something that a lot of people are scared about, and also a lot of people think that that's a good thing. So there's a double side to almost everything I talk about. It could take away, I forgot to change this, the negatives, but it takes away jobs, and it can also, like I said before, if we take away jobs, that also takes away time used on things that we could get done and help raise society up. That's a really hard problem to fix, though. Once you have a lot of people losing jobs, it's really hard to find jobs for everybody. So that takes a lot of elbow grease and forward thinking to fix. Another thing that is bad that a lot of people are also scared of is that having AI automation with everything would promote a lot of laziness. People would just become lazy. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie WALL-E, where they're all on a spaceship and everything's automated. They don't have to do anything for themselves. They just sit in their chairs and float around and eat food and don't really do anything else. So that's something that scares a lot of people, because I think a lot of people don't want to be lazy. They want something to be able, they want to have the feeling of accomplishment and being productive. And the last negative I want to take away, which this wouldn't be a speech about AI if I didn't talk about this because it's a very hot topic, is the fact of the possibility of AI, like this Terminator picture of AI, being too smart and then taking over, which I think is a little bit it's a little bit more dramatic, or it's a little bit less dramatic in reality, because I think it's been hyped up like that in social media and entertainment and movies and sci-fi and all that it's not really a possibility, because a lot of times when people make AI, they put safeguards in place so that can't happen. I mean, even though it is kind of a possibility, it's not really that realistic. Like Brianna Lawson talks in her Morgan.eu article, is that there's almost always safeguards. Like, it's really hard to have an AI that's smarter than the people making it, unless somehow, I mean, even if that were possible, it wouldn't happen for a very, very, very long time. So yeah, hopefully after this speech, you guys are a little bit more educated and are a little bit more confident navigating the situation and conversations of AI. So yeah, thank you for your time.